that'll be the last time I ran that streak. You know, like the cartoon thing is gonna pop out of my vagina. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Cheryl here. My name is Cheryl. I make videos about wellness, skincare, lifestyle, education, fashion related. If you're interested in all those content, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Also make sure you turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever there's a new video. Today's video is wellness related, mainly womanhood. If you follow me for a while, you know I've shared my experience of using the menstrual cup by the company Salt. If you watched that video, you know that was my first time using a menstrual cup. And this year I was sent by this company Nixit another menstrual cup, completely different design, and you know I recently just tried this one out and I just want to share with you my honest experience and thoughts on this product. If you're interested, keep watching. So for your own reference, you know, before trying out the Nixit menstrual cup, I have used menstrual cup, you know, obviously I've used it over a year, you know, I enjoyed it, but the shape of this menstrual cup kind of reminded me of something I've tried before, which is a disposable menstrual disc. Similar to this, but it's not the same, because that one is disposable and this one is obviously reusable. My thing with disposable menstrual disc was it got stuck. And I was horrified. That was not a good experience. Just looking at the design and the form of this menstrual cup, I was a little intimidated, to be quite honest. You know, I'm still very intrigued. So I had a couple of different times using this one. As you can see, the design of this is very unique. It's round. If you flip it to the other way, it's almost like a little hat with double rim. So it's very soft. This material is definitely not gonna scratch or hurt your vital part. This is made in Canada with 100% medical grade BPA free silicone. If you've used menstrual cup before, like a regular traditional menstrual cup, cone shape and with a little stamp underneath, that's like most of the menstrual cup on the market. But this one is circular shape. I was like, okay, you know, it's very interesting. But how do we get this thing in there? You pinch the side and you slide this menstrual cup inside of your vagina, vaginal canal. The thing about this is it's definitely going to be a little intimidating and challenging for some of us. Not some of us, you know, most of us, because you're gonna stick this thing in there. You know, it's not like something that you need to fold like a weird shape or anything. You just need to pinch into this longer shape and then kind of just slide this thing in there. Completely honest, you know, the first time I saw this thing open that little package, I was just like, nope, not gonna try it, not gonna work out. What if it hurts, you know? I've definitely been there and I was just very firm this is not going to work. Especially the first few experiences of using it, trying it out, were not successful. And I was looking, almost like I was reading the reviews and just hoping someone would have shared the same experience if things leaked and it didn't stay, you know, things like that. I've been there. At that point, I was about to give up, you know, thinking, oh my god, this is not going to work. But guess what? When you feel like you're about to give up, that's the time you're not supposed to. You shouldn't give up. I was like, well, you know what? Third time a charm, right? So I'm going to give it another try. And I use it again, and this time I changed a little something while inserting that actually worked, and I'm so glad I did not give up trying out this product. It truly is impressive how much it holds and how that you don't even feel anything when this is inside of you. I felt like I definitely have my tips in inserting this menstrual cup inside of you. I mean, definitely have my tips and tricks of how to use this menstrual cup, or how I master this menstrual cup. Let's talk about it. So the first time I started using this, you know, I did not have any luck inserting this correctly. I used it on a day that I have lighter flow, and I thought I would have better chance of mastering this menstrual cup. But then, you know, I wasn't taking it too seriously, so I kind of just said, oh, you insert it. So I was standing in the shower and inserted. Apparently that did not go well, because I felt the thing was sliding down. It's about to you know, like the cartoon, this thing is gonna pop out of my vagina. The second time of trying it out, basically telling myself you know, it's gonna be better, because this time you actually are on the second day of your period, moderate flow. Maybe this thing will stay because it's supposed to hold blood, right? You know, I tried it again, you know, but then I did the same exact position, standing in the shower. It's just awkward position, you know, when you're standing, it's harder for you to slide this thing inside of you. It's just like a weird angle. So apparently that did not go well, and I was going to give just the last chance of using or trying this one out. I was telling myself like, okay, you know what, if it didn't go well, it would just be a puss that wears pads, no big deal. Okay, I have to try this. I changed the position of inserting this by squatting this time. So still in the shower, squatting with tippy toes. And I make sure, you know, the same thing, you hold this cup like this and you slowly slide inside the vaginal canal. The thing is, because you're squatting, so your leg and your vagina, you know, they line up, way better chances of inserting this correctly. Third time, boom, got it. Even were to work out, I was running, no leaks whatsoever, even though I did put a little pad on, you know, just making sure I'm not gonna be blood all over and just kind of like, this would be like a murder scene. You know, I even like wore some bright leggings to my sprinting, you know, just like whatever, you know, if I was bleeding all over the place, that would be it. That would be the last time I ran that street. Like, whatever, man. You know, it didn't leak at all. Like, I'm telling you, if I be completely honest, maybe just like a single drip. Not like faded color. Oh, this is TMI, but you know what I'm saying? Just like faded blood, single drip on that pad. I was like, did I actually just master it? Oh my gosh, I got it. Thinking to myself, like, this is easy. Like, why do people say this is hard to like insert? You know, like I was in the same place. I don't know why I was like so happy. I'm telling you, squatting really helped. And the thing is, you have to squat it right. I don't care if you do your squats regularly, you know, as a workout or not. When you're squatting inserting this thing, make sure the legs are open widely outwardly. So with tippy toes, you know, slowly inserting this while you're not like feeling so stressed or just like, oh my god, this thing is going to go in. Don't have those kind of thoughts. Trying to relax and hold this thing like this. I'm telling you, it really helps. Just like a tip. When I have one successful go, you know, I was like, I got this. I would say like if you're there or you're intrigued or intimidated by using this, don't be, because it takes practice. You need patience and just more practices. As I said before, you know, I didn't get comfortable using regular menstrual cup in one go. It's the same thing that with Nixit cup, you know, if you're like feeling, oh my god, this is so hard to like get in, like why is it not working? Trust me, try a couple more times and try the tips. It's actually very comfortable when it's inserted correctly. You don't feel anything. Not exaggerating. You don't feel this inside of you. It's weird to explain it. It's really impressive how this thing actually works inside of our body. That's just amazing. Imagine how much blood it can actually hold. Saves you all the hassles. It definitely can get messy. You know, you will get blood on your hand because of the inserting and pulling the thing out. Be prepared. You will get blood on your hand when you're inserting. You know, the best advice is just to do in the shower, squatting. You have to get comfortable with using, holding it and sticking this with your fingers. So basically you're having the finger inside of you, you know, and you're doing all the way. This is almost like I'm flipping you off, but like imagine, okay, I'm using this finger. After I push this thing inside and I have to tuck the end of the rim, you have to get comfortable of using that finger, of inserting, tucking, and pulling this. That comes to my next tip. Make sure, you know, you clean your hands and nails thoroughly before inserting. I mean, you have to clean this thing thoroughly before you're using it, right? Please, short nails. I don't know, like, unless you want to poke yourself or scratch your, you know, vital part. Long nails is not really going to help this. Personally, I do not think that's possible. I mean, maybe you can, like, let me know in the comments below if that worked for you and you have super long nails and you never poked yourself. That's impressive. But I can't, you know, I just make sure that my nails are like thoroughly cleaned and short. So when I'm doing this, I'm not poking myself or like scratching those gentle area. And no matter how you handle it, you would still get blood on your hand unless you're wearing gloves. But I'm just saying, like, if you're squeamish, you know, you don't want any blood, you know, you just felt like, oh my god, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wipe it, and then like kind of make sure you're doing it in the shower and get comfortable using your own finger, because that's just the reality. You have to stick this thing in, tuck and untuck this thing out. That's more of a realistic tip I know it sounds like, doesn't mean like you have to like push it all the way in there. Yup, that's it. You just have to really push it in. You tuck the rim a little upward, you're good to go. You know, there's no leaking. Maybe just one little drip. You know, if you really worry, you can still have a small liner. Do make sure you use your pelvic muscle when you're removing this, because if you don't use your pelvic muscle to push the thing a little lower, it's almost like you're sticking your finger and trying to hook the rim, you know, so it's going to be a little harder. You know, it's not as scary. So it's actually really easy to remove it because there's no suction. You don't have to break the seal. It's not like traditional menstrual cup. You have to believe it is going to work out. It's just a matter of time. You know, it might take someone really quickly, but then for me, you know, it took me like 3 different tries. You know, that's just my tip and tricks of using the Nixit menstrual cup. Hopefully these tips and tricks help you insert this thing more correctly. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in this menstrual cup as well, or you have better chances of using some other menstrual products. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one.